Hi, how are you? My name is Ruth. And,
Hi, Ruth. My name is Abigail Chopeta.
So, Abigail, tell me how have you found Pandya from the day you came up to date, please?
I came into this hospital on 28th of December, just immediately after Christmas. That is 2023, when we are just getting to the end of the year. And my son was ill. He drove himself, and when we came in, we didn't know he was very sick. We saw the doctor, and they said they were going to run some tests as we wait. Meanwhile, we waited, and after like 1.5 hours to 2 hours, the doctor came in and told me the boy was very sick with severe malaria, which was at 10.5, and he needed urgent attention to go to the ICU. As a mother, I got shocked. Immediately, I started getting a running stomach, but all was well. Immediately the boy was taken into ICU. I went there with him. I saw everything, and I was told, Mama, go home. All is well. You'll see the boy in the morning. So in the morning, 6:30, we were here with the father. The father is not well. He's down in stroke. He walked in, saw the boy. He was a bit drowsy. The nurse told me he had just slept because he had a difficult night. And as I was walking out, the nurse called me back and told me, Mama, where are you going to? I said, I'm going home. She told me, no, kindly wait for Dr. Ari. Fortunately, when the doctor came, it is our physician that sees the father and sees the mother too, that is Dr. Salem. So he explained to us the severity of the malaria and the impact. So we just said, it's okay, we are going to trust in God as they treat. Since my husband wasn't well, I had to take him back home. On our way back, I received a call, being wanted urgently at the ICU. I panicked. The nurse reassured me. He told me, no, the boy is okay, but I couldn't believe her. We rushed back to the hospital, walked into the ICU. I found Dr. Juma. Dr. Juma took me through, told me the boy has to be put on ventilation. So he explained to me what it takes, what ventilation is, the pre and cons, and I just told him, do anything to save the boy's life. That is the time they told me he had also had convulsions. But since I was in a panic, I didn't ask the time the convulsion had taken place. I only came to realize the convulsion took place immediately after he had left that morning. So the boy was put on ventilation. That was 28th. 30th, the boy was still down. I was sympathetic. He was like, he really empathized, and he was like, Mama, let me get you a psychologist. I said, you need counseling. I said, no. I don't need counseling. I need you to tell me my son is going to be well. So he kept on reassuring me, kept on telling me to pray, kept telling me they're trying their best. So in the process, God was faithful, because we were having Dr. Richard, Dr. Salim, the physician, and Dr. Richard told me about the kidneys, but he also reassured me. He told me the kidneys had failed. It is acute, it is not chronic. And he told me that we are doing dialysis to help him, to help the kidneys recover. And it is just a matter of time. It takes 6 weeks to 3 months, the boy will be fine. No need to worry, Mama, it is going to be well. So even at that process, they asked for platelets. His platelets were at 16. And hey, with my little knowledge of medical, I knew minimum platelets have to be 150. So I'm like, where this boy, my God. Anyway, people came in, his friends came in, they were able to bring in the platelets. Everything went on well. We started the dialysis. On, I think on 31st, Dr. Juma talked to me and told me, the boy is responding well, Mama, and now he's 80%, he's doing it on himself. He's only 20% on the machine. So on first, it was the same. On second, the machines were switched off. On Wednesday in the evening, we were able to move back to the general ward. Honestly, I don't know what to say, because it was the worst experience of a mother. Because when a child is sick, it doesn't matter how old. My son is 21, he just turned 21 on 12th of December 2023. So it wasn't good. And you know, Christmas, we just seen off the sister at the airport. He drove us from home. We stayed in Bamburi next to Pastor Lai. We drove all the way from Bamburi, went to the airport. From the airport, we decided let us just come through to the hospital. And here guy goes to the ICU. But what all I can say, in a nutshell, I can just say, Pandya, I'm very grateful. We got the best management. I have a sister who is a very senior nurse in Nairobi. She used to work for Cambridge, and she was telling me, with that type of malaria, we say thank you. Pandya gave us the best management. She doesn't know Pandya. She's never been in Mombasa, but she was just telling me, you got the good management. And being a medical practitioner, I said, at least there's somebody who can say, we got the good management. So we are still on dialysis, and we are praying that he will receive his urine. But all I can say, thank you, Pandya Hospital, from the doctors to the nurses, the kitchen staff, everybody, to the sub staff, even the guards at the doors. They've just been wonderful. I can say thank you. There's this gentleman in ICU, the man that comes in the evening, I don't know his name, but he's an elderly man. That man is just fantastic. He's a very, very understanding man. I just say thank you, Dr. Salim. I'm just grateful. He's even now our son, because he was looking at the situation of my husband who is down with a stroke. He looks at my situation. I have a back problem. We can't walk, but